Hi guys, welcome and welcome back to the channel. If this is your first time being here, thank you so much for stopping by and thank you for clicking on this video. And for my regular watchers, thank you. Today I'll be showing you how I achieved this design in Cricut Design Space. Um, I bought the Afro Girl from Etsy a while back because I do use this design on my bonnets for my Etsy shop. But then I decided to use the features of Design Space to slice out the words out of her afro, and I'm going to show you in this video how you could use the slice tool and also how you could use the weld tool. So if that is something you're interested in, keep on watching. The materials you're going to need for this project, you won't need a lot. I use the HTV Runt transfer heat transfer vinyl. This is a cold peel and it gives you the instruction on the back. I got this on Amazon. You're gonna need a weeding tool. You're also going to need a 9x9 heat press or whatever heat press that you have. I have the 9x9. Or if you don't have an heat press and you have an iron, you can also use that, but ensure that you have it on the cotton settings. You're also going to need your Cricut Maker or your Cricut Explorer Air tool. So without further ado, let's get into the video. We are in Cricut Design Space. The first thing I'm going to do, I'm going to go where it says upload. You could find it on the left menu bar at the bottom. So I'm going to click on upload. So I have this image that I uploaded a while back because I do use this for my bonnets to put on my bonnets for my Etsy shop. And I'm going to go down to the bottom and I'm going to see if I find this image. It's an image with a woman in an afro. Okay, this is the image. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to add it to the canvas and then it's going to ask to view and I'm going to press view. So here I have this SPG file and what I'm going to do, I'm going to size it down because my view is at 100% and this is way too big because it's over the limit. Okay, so this is what I have. Now what I'm going to do, I'm going to show you how important weld and slice is. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to go over here where it says text and I'm going to get a text and I'm going to write the word I am loved. Okay, and what I want to do is I want to change the font that I have. Every time you type something in Cricut Design Space, it will automatically default to Cricut size. So I'm going to go up here where it says font and this little arrow, I'm going to click on it and I'm going to go where it says system and I'm going to type the font that I'm using. The font that I'm using, I think it's called Billion Dreams. Yes, this is the font that I am going to use. So when you click on it, then you'll see that it is changed to Billion Dreams. Okay, the next thing I'm gonna do, I'm gonna see if I could bring the spacing over a bit. Yes. Okay, let me take it up a little bit more. Okay. Okay. All right. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna change this color, the font color to white. And I'm also going to go down here where it says combine, but I'm not going to combine them. I'm going to click on that combine and I'm going to go to the top where it says weld. Why I'm welding my font, it's because this is a script font and if you don't weld it, the Cricut will cut out each pieces of the font letter. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to size this down to fit on the girl's afro. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna type all the sayings that I want on this girl's afro. All right. So I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna type all the words that I want. Okay. All right, guys. So this is what we have. I think it's okay. I wanted the IME to be a little bit bigger, but I ran out of space. So I'm just gonna leave it as it is. So the next thing I'm going to do is I've welded all my images. What I want to do is to slice out all these names out of the girl's afro. To do that, you will have to make all these I am loved, I am free, I'm strong, I'm safe one image. To do that, I'm going to go over here on my layers panel. I'm going to click on I am me. I'm going to hold my shift key, click on I am saved, and I'm going to click on each of these. Okay, I'm going to click on each of them, and I'm going to go down here. Okay, and I am going to weld all of them. So what Weld does is that I made all of them just one image. So I could move this. You see that it's right there. It can move. Okay. So I'm just gonna go and I'm gonna fix it again. And what I'm gonna do, I'm going to select my weld image, which are the words, and I'm gonna hold shift and I'm gonna click on my afro. So I'm doing this on the layers panel right here. Look over here. That's where I'm doing it. And I'm gonna go down here and I'm gonna slice it out. Okay. It's gonna take a little while to slice, but you'll see what happens when I slice it. Okay, now it's sliced out. So when it's sliced out, you're gonna see that I have one layer here that I'm going to delete. Okay, then I have this layer right here. I don't need this anymore, so I'm gonna delete that. Then you'll have this layer right here. I don't need that, so I'm gonna delete it. And this is the layer that I want. Okay, now I'm gonna put this on a t-shirt, and what I want to do is I want to make another writing around the girl's afro. So I'm gonna go over here and I'm gonna grab my text and I'm gonna write I am more than a conqueror. Conqueror. Okay. And I'm gonna take this, I'm gonna change the color to black. Also, I'm going to curve it first. Okay, so I'm gonna bring this down a little bit. I'm gonna take this, I'm gonna go over here where it says curve. I'm gonna move it to the right like this. If you notice, you'll see that it's curving. Okay, it's curving. So I can just fix it how I want it to be. I am more than a conqueror. And then I'm gonna go back over here and I get another text. I'm gonna write through through him that loved me. Okay, I'm gonna put an exclamation and then I'm gonna take it. Okay, I'm gonna take it and I'm gonna put it at the bottom. Okay, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna go back up here where it's curved and I'm gonna move it to the left. Okay, let me take my view down a little bit for you to see what I'm doing. I'm gonna curve it. I'm also going to take the size down a little bit. I think that is okay. Let me see how much I can curve. If I can curve it anymore. No, I don't like that. Okay, about that is good. I'm gonna change it to black. Okay, let me take it up, see what I'm doing. I'm gonna change it to black. Also, I'm gonna see if I could take the space in a little bit more on this text. Right, that's fine. That's perfect. Let me look at this one. That one is okay. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna weld it. Okay, so I'm gonna weld that one. I'm gonna click on this one. I'm gonna do the same. I'm gonna weld it. All right, that makes it I want it to stay like this. Okay, so what I'm gonna do now, okay, I am gonna click on my first weld image. I am more than conqueror. I'm going to click on my second and I'm gonna click on the slice result, this afro lady here. Excuse me. And what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna weld it because I just want it to be one complete image. So when I weld it, I'm just going to have one image um that I could play around with. Okay, so this is what I have. And what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna size it now. I'm going to size it. So I want my image to be around, let's see, when I put 11 inches wide, it goes down to about 8 inches high. Let me take it down. I'm gonna unlock my proportion. I'm gonna take the height down to about, let's see what it looks like. Um, Not bad at all. Let me take it down and let's see. Um, mm, I'm gonna bring it back to 9.5. I think that looks a little bit better. Let's see how it looks like on a t-shirt. So I'm gonna go over here where it says templates and I'm gonna find a t-shirt, a classic tee, and I'm putting this on a gray t-shirt. So I'm gonna change women's short sleeve large. I'm gonna put it on gray. Okay. Okay, it's at 25%, so you may cannot see it so well. I think this is fine. I think let's take it up a little bit for you to see. I think this is okay. All right, I like it. All right, so what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna hit make it. The only thing I would have changed, is this little, the eye touching the eye right here. Right here. That eye that is touching that eye. All right, but I'm fine with it. Just remember to space your letters better. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna hit make it. Your t-shirt template will not cut in this, so don't worry about it. And it's gonna give me one mat. Okay, it's gonna come on one mat. All right. Okay, and that's it.
You're going to mirror image because we're using heat, and I'm going to press continue. It's going to search for my device, and then what you're going to do, you're going to put your dial to the iron on setting, or if you're using a maker, you're going to choose the iron on option. And then I'm going to show you how to put it on your t-shirt.
Okay guys, we are about to cut it out. Please ensure that your dial is set to iron on, and when you put your vinyl on the mat, ensure that the shiny side is placed down on the mat like this. Now I'm going to cut this out. Okay guys, so this is what we have when we are done. What I'm gonna do, I'm gonna weed out my design. Guys, I went ahead and I weeded out my design. This is what we have. What I'm gonna do, I'm going to remove it from my mat, and I'm going to start preparing my shirt. My heat press is heating up. Okay, so what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna take my shirt. I'm using a large gilden heavy cotton shirt. I'm gonna take my heat press, and I'm going to take the moisture out and wrinkles if there are any. Okay, and what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna fold my shirt into two, aligning the sleeves and the neckline so I could get the center of the shirt. Now I'm gonna find the middle of the shirt. Now what I'm gonna do, this is the center. I'm gonna find the center of my design. Okay, ensure that everything is weeded out. I did miss some pieces here because they were so tiny, but it's okay once the words are legible. Then what you're gonna do, I'm gonna put my design down. Okay, now I'm going to get my parchment paper, and I'm going to press for 315 degrees Fahrenheit for 30 seconds. It's a cold peel, so I'm gonna let it cool down. Okay guys, so this is a cold peel, so I'm gonna let it cool down before I try to take off the carrier sheet. Alright, you see I left the little piece of G in enough, and the A in I am saved. I'm gonna see if I could take it off and put it back on. Okay guys, so I'm gonna put my parchment paper over it again and give it a final press just to ensure that everything is adhered. This is the result of the shirt that we have just made. This is what it looks like. I did lose the little piece in the G and the A, but that's okay. If you don't look too closely, you wouldn't know, and you still can read the words. So if you find any value in this video at all, I want you to give me a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe, turn on the post notification bell so you'll be notified each time I make a video. Until we meet again, I'll see you in my next one. Bye.